Alright, it is the first league race that I've ever done. Either racing in one or running one. So, everything is going to be run like it's an official race. And I'm going to tell everyone. Alright, so we've got 60 people, or somewhere around 60 people. Everyone's out on track right now. The track started out fresh. It is pretty much completely rubbered in. Pissed off, Scott took my number. I'm guessing someone took his number, and then that put him as the 5th car in. This thing filled up pretty much within like 5 minutes. So, really amazing to see. That's good. So, 27.44 is the bubble. And that means that I am very close to the bubble right now, but we'll get into qualifying in 3 minutes. Let's head out on track, get a couple of laps as the track changes here. So, yeah, top 28 qualify in. Then we have a heat race that does nothing. It's like 3 laps in 2 minutes. I just wasn't able to turn it off. And then we do a quick 2-minute warm-up where I will reiterate the rules. And then we do 150 laps or 75 minutes. Most likely going to get 75 minutes. Just because it's kind of tight on time, and a lot of people are, I'm assuming a lot of people are overdriving right now trying to get that Q pace that they need. But once we get 28 cars out here racing, car might be a little loose, just with the track heat that we got going in. Track temp's already up to 99. And the air temp's already up to 90, and it's like 8:30 in the morning, so it's gonna get even hotter. Unless we get some cloud cover. You never know what's gonna happen when it switches forward. I put it to be just kind of random, but the setup is very loose right now. I'm just hoping everyone that makes the race understands that it's easier to get kicked out of this league by making the videos suck, by causing lots of cautions. I'm not afraid to remove people from the league if they are in multiple cautions. I don't want to have to do that, but I also need the show to be good so that it's good content, because no one wants to watch a bunch of pacing. You already get that with all the official racing I do. I'm not really feeling like we can pull off a fast lap here.
20.789.
And I don't think my little cut on the apron line's working all too well. Although, here we go, we're going to get a little bit of speed. I think 3 and 4, there's just too much debris on the apron right now. And that's the wall.
21.18.
So yeah, track does not get cleaned. We started at 0. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a very interesting race. But here we go. Off to Q. So 5 minutes, qual scrutiny is on, since qual times are what get you in the race. And Hopefully I can get in the race. I don't want to be broadcasting this. I'm going to take a little run at the line.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black.
Take my line, not very good. A little too hot, but hopefully we get a decent drive off the corner. You know, just keep it out of the wall is the big thing. A lap time is going to be better than no lap time.
One more lap.
Let's see if we can keep it a little lower here. 751 is right on the bubble. There we go. A little better drive out of the corner. Let's get it down low here so we can get a bit of turn. Lost a bit of grip there, but still improving. And that's going to take me to a 715. And I hope that gets me in the show. Alright, so right now the 28th spot is, well, right around here. Daniel right now is 28th. And we've still got a lot of people that have not set a time. Oh boy. And I might not be in a good position. If every one of these guys can hit a lap, that could push me further. Daniel's out. And that moves Robert Greenwell to the bubble at a 20.912. And I think he just got knocked out. Let's see. I wish we had standings. 29th, yep. And actually that's, I think, whoa, a lot of people just got knocked out there. Rick is now on the bubble, and he is out. He just gets beat out by Keith. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Keith gets beat out. Mitch goes to the pole. We got some skis up front. George Elliott now on the bubble, but I think he just got beat. So George, right now, 28th, final person in. We've got 4 more people to go. Oh, George is out now. So we got 2 skis on the front and 1 ski at the back. And, yeah, so people are now finding out that this kind of format is very tough. And I think I'm going to carry this over into the ARCA series when we do that next season. Because it puts a little pressure on you, and you don't really get that pressure. But right now, yep, I'm not going to reply to everyone, but thanks for showing up. We've got 4 people still down here, 1 minute to go. $820 right now. That means George just misses it by 9 1/1000ths. And it does not look like anyone else is going to get laps in. All right, I'm going to write out some rules here. So George now knows why he didn't qualify, and it's that chrome. Oh, and Wade, he could have just reset. Maybe he didn't catch it in time, but Kyle doesn't make it. Keith doesn't make it. That's a surprising one. Daniel doesn't make it. Kyle Kwame doesn't make it. Wow. And then a lot of these names we haven't really seen in other hosted events that I've done. So, yeah, this is a heat race that doesn't matter right now is going to go off. Everyone gets the same amount of points for qualifying 29th on back, 1 point. The same as finishing 25th through 28th. Mitch up front, of course. Gavin qualifies 11th. Colton in 12th. And Brandon up here running 3rd. He has been picking up a lot of speed lately. Wesley is going to roll off in 7th for a race. Shane in 8th. Wallace Moody in 9th. Logan, haven't seen his name in anything that we've done. Brian, Kyle, Bryce. Haven't seen Reed. Ryan's makes it. He always seems to have some issues for my hosted races, so we'll see if he can survive. I think it's that Ryan that does. So, yeah, heat race, none of this matters. Everything's just because I had to run it. If we could have skipped it, we would have. So, not even worth really paying attention to this. Track heat is up to 118. So this is just going to be a complete cluster, I assume. The winner gets nothing. And good job to Rob for front row. This is his home track, though, so he should be good at it. George is falling back, not that it matters. We just got 2 to go. Oh, and Alan is getting loose on the high side. We got some wrecking happening. Make sure that we're not getting a bunch of crap thrown up on track by people pulling off the track. White flag's out. And the first winner of my league looks to be Alan Perry. Although Keith is flying up here with his red line car. It looks like he's got some speed. But Alan's going to be the first winner ever in the K5 Championships. But 3-lap race, heat race, no one transfers. Let's hope the show goes well. But time to get some practice on a very hot track because it's only 11 o'clock in sim, and we got some track heat going on. 93-degree air temp, 118 track temp, and that's only gonna go up. 122 now. Got some more clouds. What is the wind doing to us? The wind is 11 miles an hour, so I just set it for whatever the real temp was, and real weather, I guess, is the best way to put it. And then we get what we get as the sun goes higher in the day, because practice started at 8. But yeah, hopefully everyone in here is a good, clean driver and doesn't try to win it on the first lap. Car is going to be a little loose with this 18 gallons of fuel in the back. Should be able to get about 4 laps in here.
102.
Just taking it easy. Now that I see Logan's paint, I think maybe he showed up to the Clash race. It was one of the Tabasco cars. Alright, so track temp, not terrible. Got a lot of rubber in the track. And we also gotta just remind people, you know, you've only got this set of tires, so gotta be smart with them. Alright. Well, thanks to everyone that showed up that didn't make it. I apologize that you didn't make it. There's just not a good way to weed out everyone, so the easiest way to do it is queue lap, then it's all on you, and, you know, you don't get wrecked out in a heat race and get annoyed by that, so, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Let's look at tire wear. Tire wear was nothing there because we got so much rubber. Track temp 120 still.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Alright, 150 laps or 75 minutes. It's going to be kind of close. If we go green the whole way, it's going to take 52 minutes. So, we'll see. You know, we're obviously not going green the whole way.
There's no tire changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
So, everyone just got that reminder. We're rolling off. 2 pace laps, and then we go green. So, next week, same time, we will be going to Lanier. Then after that, 5 Flags. And then the final race will be at Langley. But track's rubbered in completely, so wear should not be that bad. Dirt is only going to be really an issue way up by the fence. And then kind of midway on the apron. So really 60 cars going 25 minutes. Cleaned off the track quite a bit.
Go. Next time by.
Little bit of dust and debris still picking up on the bottom lane. But let's just hope we get a good race here. Quite a few Tabasco cars in this. Well, I see 2 of them.
Green, stay focused.
Yeah, let's see. Can we go green for a long ways? That would be awesome to start this out with a decent longer run, but it's short track racing on iRacing. You're going to get people being a little too aggressive, but it looks like everyone was smart in the back. We're just going to take it easy for a moment.
Clear high. Car outside. Keep low.
We're going to wear the left sides a little bit by running down there. Oh, we got some contact guy in the wall. We got a little bit of front end damage there. Maybe not any damage, but nearly got Kyle turned around as he went to miss that. So everyone's being smart. Everyone's scared of getting kicked out of the league.
Stay low. Clear
Looks like Nick's got a ton of right side damage as he got into the wall there, so he's going to have a rough go, especially as he gets stuck on the top side. It's going to be very difficult to get that thing to turn out of the corner with the little bit of lack of grip that's once you go over the black area. Once you get out of the rubber, the grip goes way down. So we're 4 laps into this, though. This is great. Everyone's being smart. Everyone knows it's a long race. Haven't seen anything too crazy. Normally, when you go off at queue times, you get a few people that only know how to run 2 laps, and then they instantly wreck. But I think everyone that showed up kind of knows what I want for a race, and we're going to have accidents. That's going to happen. Prediction code, and just, you know, we're amateur drivers. But right now, this is Stafford's just an awesome track to begin with. Right now, we're running 14th. Got the 37 kind of tracking us down. We got a pass going on up ahead of Gavin. 55 car goes a little wide there. That's always going to be a bit tricky when you get someone underneath you, and he's still up there in the marbles. He gets back down. So, biggest thing, you don't want to go a lap down, because there's no one's going to be pitting, so only one person gets the lucky dog, obviously. And so there's not going to be wave arounds. But right now we are 8 laps into this. I probably need to start making moves, but again, we've only got this set of tires. So you see this a lot in real life, where the longer late model races, people will just kind of roll around mid-pack and then fire off late in the race. So what do we got for grip up here? Not a line I like, but if we can get a better run off the corner, maybe think about putting a move on Kyle, just because we got people catching us now, and I don't want to be going backwards. 14th is a decent spot. I assume that lap traffic is going to start coming in play for the leaders with 28 cars out here. Rear of the field looks like they're just coming out of 2, so still about half a lap away. A little less than half a lap away. Car's going to go tight as we burn fuel off. And then I think that's when you really go down and start using that apron on entry. But you can hear the pickup down on the apron, so not quite as much grip. It didn't get cleaned off as well as the top. But it looks like George right now in the 69 just kind of slowing us up. Kyle needs to go get that move done if he can. He gets the nose there. We are 13 laps into this thing and still green. This is awesome. This is the type of short track racing that we should get a lot more of in iRacing. Alright, Kyle, what do you got?
21.385.
Gavin's up into 10th. It's going to be interesting to see if the tires do come into play, people that save them up. You know, these long runs are definitely going to change up
21.266.
the strategy a bit on tire wear, tire heat, and that right front as we start wearing off some fuel. We got enough fuel, so I didn't screw that up, thankfully.
21.293.
It's just barely, so if someone's really pushing hard the entire time, they might get a little bit of a struggle.
Keep low.
I just kind of had to go there. Kyle was being nice to me. He could have tried to prevent that.
21.361. Stay low. There is a car on the high
Try
side.
not to push up too high.
If you want it.
No one wants to stay on the high side for too long. That moves us up to 12th. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Some of these people falling back right now, are they going to all of a sudden be flying later in the race? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this with ARCA, doing some longer races, but we will have, obviously, some tire changes available. 55 gets a little bit of push there. That is Douglas.
21.181.
20 laps into this thing. Kyle's getting past again. The 37 is working his way up. Oh, he gets a little loose off the corner behind us. And a little ball tap again for Douglas.
21.164.
Gained a lot of time there. I don't know if I should be pushing it this hard.
21.15.
Just ran our fastest lap. First caution of the race. Amazingly at lap 22. So, we will shorten these cautions up because no one should be on pit road. It looks like someone might have got turned or loose through the middle of 3 and 4. That is the 51, Nick Martin. He's had a rough race to begin with. He's on pit road. Yeah, so, do we have any lap cars? No lap cars. Looks like they were probably about to get lapped. So that's good. It's not going to make anything difficult for people to get in line. Looks like we got 25 cars on track. Now we got to do this.
The pit road is closed.
2 to green. Just because we don't need one extra lap, I could shorten it again, but we need everyone to get lined up. We don't need to be going green this time. So, great first run. I will let everyone know that I am pleased, since I am never pleased. But that was an awesome run.
1 to go, next time by.
Alright, single file restarts. That's what we do. That is...
39.4.
If we had a choose cone, then yeah, I don't want to do the whole clearing penalties thing. That has too many ways to be taken advantage of. So,
Post car is off.
and since I'm sitting in a cockpit of the car, that is a little too much for me to handle. With, I know I can clear all, but it's making sure someone's not taking advantage of stuff. So, alright, now we got first caution. Now this is where everyone loses their mind normally. Starts trying to get positions because now they're caught up with the next guy. I see the Tabasco car up there working the apron. Little contact there, side-to-side contact. He's going to wear out his tires, I think. I think the 30 car is going to wear out his tires. I don't know who it is. Is that Logan? Yeah, that's Logan. So, Colton just, after the little door there, I think just kind of said, okay, go. Oh, Gavin got the wall. Glad we could see that. I'm pretty sure he got the wall. Alright, everything's kind of getting jammed up here. So Douglas going really protective, but he's getting a really bad push out of the corner when he goes down there. I think he thought I was going to look there. I'm going to be patient until I get a little more pressure from behind from the 37. It's been great racing, though. I mean, we haven't had a whole lot of pass attempts going on, but with the more green flag running, it's going to bring tires into it even further. Really, for points, even though this is only a 4-race season, if you're wanting to win it, you're going to want to finish top 10 each week. Once you start getting out of the top 10, there's not a lot of points available. It was just a system I made up, kind of based on like local tracks, but also kind of Formula 1. Pay out the top 3 decently, and then it fades off. Oh, we got contact. That is the 30 going around. A little contact by the 84 maybe. Wallace. So, yeah, if we see another contact out of him, then, yeah, I mean, obviously I'll have to review it from TV cams and see, but, yeah, just noting that any other contact out of him this race might make him sit out the next week. Because that one kind of looked unnecessary, or didn't even look like he was going for a pass there, just kind of didn't pay attention and faded up a bit. So we're in 11th, Gavin's in 9th. People that are going really hard on these starts, which includes me, I'm not sure our tires are going to be okay. I'm taking a look at who's in the back. And you know, I'm worried about Kyle Baker in the 8. I feel like he's saving tires. Colton ahead of us, I feel like he's saving tires. Mitch out front, he's quick while he's saving tires, but he did fall off pretty hard with the Xfinity. Oops, I forgot to do this because I'm talking.
Pit road is closed.
See, this is why doing race control from the cockpit sucks. So,
1 to go, next time by.
yeah, it's going to be interesting where this goes. But right now we are 36 laps into this, and we've got 60 minutes left. So we should be able to get this one done on laps.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is off.
Oh, and Wallace is blinking around, so that might have been prediction code.
Green flag, green flag.
Everyone's a little more on the ball for that restart. Have a bit of a checkup here.
3, 2, 5.
I think I gotta just try to get around this 55. I mean, I don't need to force it, but if something opens up for us, I think we get around him. Sitting 10th. 37 backs off there. He saw the 55 hit the wall and thought something bigger was going to happen, which it normally does, but he didn't bounce off the wall back into traffic or slow down at all, so might have been prediction code as well. Didn't actually hit it that hard. This time he's going to hit it hard, though, and that is why we're going to go ahead and just toss it in there.
Keep low. Clear high.
And he gives us a ton of room. Whoa, we're gonna spin ourselves out tossing it in too deep there. So yeah, it seems like everyone behind is really saving their stuff. There's always this bit of a gap behind the 37. Some of that could happen because of the starting position for single file starts. They're in the middle of the corner, can't fire off as quick as they want.
21.148. 21.145.
And we just run our fastest lap again. This fuel's burning off. I don't think we can get much further though. Kind of feels pace-wise we don't have it. A little too loose on entry to be able to drive it in like I want. I know I'm not doing my normal line cutting across the apron, so maybe once I start doing that, it'll get better. Hopefully we get to lap traffic. That is where things will get fun. Short track lap traffic can get crazy. And it can be really fun as long as no one gets taken out. Oh, Gavin. I thought he was eating the wall there for sure.
21.266.
Yeah, I'm fading. I'm not feeling very good. We are almost a third of the way through. Closing in on 100 to go. So it looks like this race should probably take about an hour. Now there are unlimited green-white checkers. Fuel-wise, we're fine with that. Because if we're having that many cautions, you're not going to be using that much fuel. It looks like around 5th place, is it? 42 is starting to cause a log jam. That's Jared Daniels. I don't think that's a name we've seen in our hosted events. Honestly, for a race that was, hey, join the league and try to get in for 60, get to qualify for the race, and then we race. This has went so damn well. It usually takes years for a league to be able to get a full field and have it not be terrible. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of leagues out there that are like this, but I mean, this is awesome. If you're watching this and you're in this race, thank you for this first 50 laps, because, I mean, this is not the type of racing we get on short tracks in iRacing.
21.298.
So we're gonna see Wesley's up there in the 22, right behind Jared. He's got to start thinking about a move. There's gonna be a chance for contact as close as everyone's running nose to tail here. Wallace gets a bit out of shape there. We had a really bad push. I could have let it go out, but I don't want to hit the wall. We've already got a bit of nose damage. Alright, lap traffic. 7 seconds ahead of us. That means they're only 3 seconds ahead of the leaders.
21.3.
That is Bryce in the 57. That's going to be the first car they come up to, so I don't know if he's got some damage or if he's really saving those tires. And the people at the tail end of the lap can come in and look at what their wear is. I mean, it's not going to do them any good. Oh, Wesley's going for the pass. They almost made contact there and almost again off the corner, but he should have the nose. Nope, he gets cut down on there. He's getting very aggressive up there. I'm just going to ease off a little bit, give ourselves some room.
21.438.
I think in the Xfinity race that we had here, Wesley kind of had the same thing, battling someone like this, and there was contact. But it's just racing. We got Colton going for a pass now. It looks like Bryce is the only lap car, or only one that the leaders are closing in on, so he must have some damage, maybe a wall hit, something.
21.284.
Everyone's just ratcheting it up a little bit. Gavin's really wanting to hit that wall on exit.
21.44.
He's just using more of the track. That's why he's just a little bit quicker than me, kind of everywhere, is because he uses that tiny bit of extra space where I stay a little bit further away from the wall, so I'm taking a tighter exit and a tighter corner entry.
21.311.
But it's fun to give him crap about it. A little bobble there by Jared, and we're going to get the nose in there. Are they going to make contact? He is really fighting for that spot. We're all just sitting here going, okay, when's the bump going to happen? Someone's going to get moved or turned. I don't want it to happen. I don't think Wesley will do it, but there's a little bump into the corner, but they both go up the track. Here's the dive, and yeah, I mean that, we've seen that one come in. The 42 just kept chopping. If someone gets a nose there, you gotta give them space, especially when we're not even halfway. From what I've seen, there was multiple times that Wesley got the nose there and then got chopped off. But again, I will review it. And yeah, Bryce is gonna get the lucky dog, I think.
Car 57.
Yep.
Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Oops. We do have a lap car, so we're gonna go.
The pit road is closed right now.
There. Because we had an extra lap there. We'll get the one to go here and get going again. But yeah, we'll review that afterwards. But from what I was seeing from my seat, that was just a bit too much nose chopping when there was kind of a cork in the bottle for the entire field right there. So all the people that are saving their tires,
about to go green, stay
they are feeling better and better about things.
Car is off. Time to do your job.
to get that dirty crap on my tires there.
Green flag, green flag. 34.172.
They are on top of each other right now, trying to get some positions. And I was worried about Wesley going in as close as he was to the 15. Who is the 15? Ethan. I don't know if he may have been in a few of our races. Got Wallace going on Colton, which I didn't even see Colton getting back ahead of him, so that one confused me for a moment. And, well, you know what? If there's a spot to be had, we're going to go for it, because...
Outside. Still there, hold your line.
I think each of these positions is going to be harder and harder to get.
21.44. Clear outside.
Colton had to go in deep there, but he gets really loose. He wanted to try to fill that gap, but then he had to get on the brakes, I think, because I went my normal pace in, and then the rear end stepped out on him. And he's just begging for an opening now, because he definitely is quick enough to be up here. He just got shuffled, and there's not a lot of grip up top right now. That puts us into 8th. Brandon's holding steady up in 3rd. The top 3 have not changed, and I'm guessing that the top 4 haven't changed. Car doesn't feel like it's going tight or loose, so that's good. We're at halfway in a few laps, and we've used 8 gallons of fuel out of the 18 that we started with. That little battle between the 37 and Colton behind us, Martin and Colton, that gave us a bit of a gap.
21.308.
And the 30's working his way back up here.
21.2.
He didn't lose all the spots. When he got turned, he got back going. We are halfway. The end of this lap. Get in a little hot there, get a bit of rotation.
21.245.
So the final half of the race, it's going to start picking up. We're going to start getting people wanting to make some moves now. Everyone's kind of just been in line. Oh, a little contact into the wall maybe by the 15.
21.357.
37 went in really deep behind. Maybe he's found a line, or maybe he just missed the corner. So, Mitch has secured 3 extra bonus points, 2 for leading the most laps, 1 for leading a lap. So 3 points in this point system is really huge. I'm just amazed how well this has went. If it was a ton of cautions, it would start making me rethink doing this for multiple seasons.
21.29.
And it could be bad at ARCA, like on some of the short tracks. But really, if we can get a good group of people like this in, and I'll have to weed some people out over time.
21.434.
And if I hear anything on voice over contact, I'm fine with what I say, because if I say something about someone, they have to come find it to hear it. If you're attacking someone on voice in one of my servers, that's not going to be good for you. I don't care what happened. I know I come off as very angry, and I enjoy talking crap about certain people, but if they want to hear it, they have to come find it. If you're talking directly to someone and getting pissed off about a contact, yeah, it depends on what was said, if anything has been said, but that could also get you removed from the league for a week or two, or forever. I don't know. Depends on how annoyed I am when I hear it. Alright, here comes the 37. He's all of a sudden started catching us. Wallace has started falling off. Gavin kind of needs to make a move here. I think Gavin's right front is going to be hell, though. He's going out wide out of every corner, it seems like. And I just feel like his right front might not survive it. Now, see the 15? Didn't get wrecked there. Because the nose was there, he goes, okay, it's one spot. And that was the first time the nose was shown. So, you know, that's the type of racing I expect. If you're cutting someone off on corner entry, I might not have a whole lot of sympathy for you if you get hit. But we'll see what it looked like after. Might have been prediction code, might have been all on Wesley. Who knows? I know that pass just made Gavin a little angry.
21.2.
But it's kind of time to go, because if we go green the rest of the way, which is a possibility, there's not a lot of time to get some passing done. Plus Wallace was starting to fall off. We got some lap traffic now. Things are going to get exciting, and passes are going to get even tougher to do with lap traffic. So hopefully Rob can get up there and beat Mitch. Nothing against Mitch, but I'd like to see Rob or Brandon pull it off. We see Mitch win enough in official races.
21.384.
Gavin is really falling off. Is he just saving, or has he hurt that right front? So we're quicker than the next two cars ahead of us. I just got to find a way around.
21.398.
Wall drag on the front stretch.
Car outside.
Alright, we're going down to the apron where I love to be.
Outside is clear. Car outside. Still there.
Little door-to-door contact.
Still there. Hold your line.
He tried to, he got the clear message and tried to come down, but that clear message was under braking into the turn. Just, not one that you can really turn down on. And I may have slid up a little bit there too, but here we go, we got a caution.
Pit road is closed right now.
Lots of marbles up on the high side. And we've got 4 cars a lap down now. And we're closing in on 50 to go. Save up some fuel here. Once the lucky dog happens, then I will shorten the caution.
Pit road's open. Car 57, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside.
Alright, I don't think the lap cars understood that. No, there we go.
Pit road is closed right now, past the 69 car. Past the 13 car. Past the 5 car.
All right. So we are in 6th. We've used a bit of tire.
37.894.
I think we might be able to get around the 15 unless he was saving there. I don't think we have anything for the top 3 because they've just been able to run a pace without worrying about anything.
Pace car is off.
I don't want to cause an accordion, but we got a little spread out there.
Green, green, green. 34.186.
And this is where things get racy. Final 50. Everyone's wanting to get a few more spots. I thought we were going to get dumped there. It was very close, but he got on the brakes really hard. Just ran our fastest lap of the race. Gonna have to just wait a few laps into this run, I think, to try to do anything with Ethan. He's a little quicker on the initial run, but then he was starting to fall off there, so
21.21.
as long as it doesn't get us past, we'll start working the inside, see if we can get a nose there. We're getting some space behind.
21.14.
We'll get more space because I'm pretty sure the 37 is much quicker than Wallace. And they'll get side by side.
Caution,
Nope,
yellow
we
flag.
got a caution.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
And that looks like it was... Well, it was obviously at the back of the pack, but... we'll see if anyone gets a lucky dog. Then we'll shorten this up. So, yeah, everyone's just trying to get some extra spots, but we've done 100 laps of really great racing. Hopefully we continue on and get some good racing. I'll get it going forward once the lucky dog gets his message.
Car 5, got the lucky dog.
Scott
Let
gets
them
it.
pass on the outside.
That puts 21 people on the lead lap, I think. I think it was some lap cars that wrecked there.
Pit road is closed right now. Left us 5. Car by. 1 lap to green. 40.769.
I'm not going to go up top. There's so much rubber and debris up there that it was just hurting me on that start. So I'm going to just stay low, and if he wants to go up top and try to pass us on the high side into 1, he can have fun with that.
Green. The pace car is off. Be ready.
But yeah, that debris did not feel like it was doing good things when I tried to get out of the corner.
Green flag, green flag. 34.658.
Alright, what can we do here? Can I get a top 5? Everyone's kind of stacked up on each other right now for second on back.
21.0.
I almost overdrove it.
Outside clear.
Give him the inside message a few times. I'm still amazed more people don't use that line. I feel like I'm the only one that ever ends up down here.
21.152.
37's using it. Alright. Car's getting a little tight.
21.078.
I haven't moved the brake bias at all. I'm kind of scared to do so, but definitely pushing the car more than we have. Everyone's sliding around just a little bit more. Brandon's looking to get up to second.
21.064.
Ooh, a little loose off. I need to stop cutting that off the corner as much. It seems to work okay out of 4. Not so much out of 2.
21.119.
And I still do it because, well, like I say, I know what I'm doing wrong, but sometimes I don't and can't fix it. Need to get that clip right there, then clip on entry,
Caution,
and the caution.
Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
And it looks like
Pace car.
it was, not sure who. Well, we'll get another person on the lead lap. Yeah, look at all the marbles up there. You can barely see them, but look at the high side right now. Where Mitch is, where the shadow is. They kind of fade out as you get closer to them, but you can see a ton of marbles on the high side. And it's just not a place you want to get to. In normal iRacing official races, they all get blown off during the cautions. Plus, you're not doing 150 laps with this many cars. So, hopefully the lucky dog is working their way up now. Seems like everyone's kind of spread out, so... Wait a second here. I assume 13's gonna get it. Maybe no one's gonna get it.
Car 69 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Hopefully he's chugging along here. I don't know if it's going to screw things up if he doesn't get past us all.
Pit road is closed right now. 1 to go. Next time by. 39.304.
Lap car. So yeah, if you get the lucky dog message, just start working your way to the front. If you're in one of these that I'm shortening the cautions for. Because there's no need for anyone to go on. If you got damage that you need to get fixed, you're essentially out of the race anyways. So
About to go green, stay
we're
focused.
doing short cautions so that we have more racing. But let's see if we can do something better on this start.
Green flag, green flag. 35.
15 went down low for the block, then he went back up, and then I don't know if he just got, everyone just got in a little, I'm not sure what happened to him there, why he went back up. Maybe he thought he was going to get ran over, or maybe he thought he was going to hit Wesley.
21.143, you're in fifth.
Alright, well, we got into the top 5. Obviously, I'm probably getting raced a little easier than anyone else is, but I will still take it. Oh, Rob gets really loose on entry there. But he's pulling away from Brandon a little better now. Mitch has just stunk up the show. No one's even going to get a bonus point for leading. Because I think he's going to lead all 150.
20.964.
Running our fastest laps. Oh, well, we were. Now the right rear is hot. Wesley gets a very unique line there. I think he got loose.
21.155.
So yeah, saving tires doesn't really seem to have done much for anyone in the back. 37 hasn't really been able to work up much more. And we haven't seen anyone be able to move up. Now obviously, into this race, we've had a lot less racing, a lot more restarts. Lots of rotation. That's why I don't want to move the brake bias. I mean, I need to get a little more yaw on entry, but sometimes it just goes on me. There we go. Rob's doing the turn 1 cut. Brandon's cutting out of the corner. They are all stacked up behind Wallace. Although he doesn't really have them stacked up. It looks like Gavin's kind of held up right now behind the 37.
21.12.
We totally missed that turn. Yeah, I'm not for sure what the car's going to do on corner entry half the time. We still got a ways to go if it goes green this whole way.
21.122.
25 laps is a long distance, especially when all of our tires are getting worn out and hot. It's going to be interesting to see what the wear is, because the track has as much rubber as it possibly could have to start off, just because of the amount of cars that we had running in practice. A little bit of a push there.
21.127.
I think Brandon's kind of being held up. He's been stuck to that bumper this whole time. It's so, like, I want to let it roll, but then we're just getting way too close.
21.243.
Rob's doing a good job, though. He's doing what he needs to do. Definitely not going to have to worry about time of the race. So I'm glad we didn't get close to the 75-minute mark. That would have been a really poor race. But Rob's getting very loose on corner entry. And as Mitch checks out,
5.
Us 4 behind him are checking out from the rest of the pack. They're stacked up on each other. We got a pass going on with the 15 and the 37 maybe, or an attempted pass there. Seems like the 15's a little quicker than Wallace, but just isn't able to get anywhere with it. Brandon's going to take a look low. That's going to allow us to get a nose here maybe. Try to cut back down here. They're going to be a little slower on entry.
21.3.
I won't do like the idiot did in the real SK Modifieds at Stafford this weekend and just blow into there, hit the grass, and wipe out half the field. That dude deserved a few punches in the face. Alright, I know the top side's not where I need to be, but I'm trying to cut down off the corner. I wanted to throw it 3 wide, but that would have been stupid. Side-to-side contact. We're going to cut down here. Get up to 4th, I hope. Take it easy in here. Rob's going to race me hard.
Keep low. Outside, clear. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
He almost got a door.
Still there. Hold your line. 21.419.
Drive it in deep. Park it in the apex so he can't cut back down. Alright. P4. Is that like we've gained 10 spots now in this race? Right rear though is suffering.
21.281.
Wallace is still holding on to that 6th spot. Oh, Brandon has a blink there.
21.215.
Where are we at? Okay. 15 to go. Oh, Rob gets really loose off the corner. The tires, they all of a sudden, these last 50 laps, they've started to go for everyone, except for Mitch.
21.267.
I'm sure Mitch's tires are just fine. Alright, can we get top 3? That's 16 points if I get into 3rd. It's 15 points right now. So, not that big of a deal if we don't. I don't think we're going to get a chance. We're just hurting for a bit of traction. It looks like the 37 has gotten around Wallace, and the 15's also getting cycled, so some heavy racing going on back there. I would not be surprised if that whole area of the field died. They're 2 wide, 2 rows deep right now, it looks like. Yep.
Yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
And I don't think it was actually any part of that. Well, what does Brandon have? Does Brandon have any speed now that he's released?
Pit road's open.
We're gonna have a short little, 8-lap shootout here.
Go this time by.
Everyone going on some lighter colored track to get a little heat out. Getting a lucky dog here or not?
Car 13 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. No matter what, this has been a lot of fun.
I hope we can just get it to the end here.
Pit road is closed right now. 1 lap to green.
I don't think we've seen Jonathan.
40.373.
All right. It's a shootout. And hopefully we don't have to go too many laps over 150.
Get ready, going green.
Hopefully we don't have to do any laps over 150, but
The pace car is off, be ready.
we'll see what we get.
Green, green, green. 35.913.
I was gonna hit him if I didn't lift off the throttle. I had to go protective there down the backstretch, or Rob was gonna be able to get a nose on us because we had to slow up so much there.
.276.
Tires might have a couple of laps in them before they start going loose again on us. So it looks like a 4th place. I don't think we're going to be able to do much else.
21.071.
I'm trying. I just have no faith in the car on entry. It is just struggling.
21.1215.
Track temps went down a bit, but I'm so interested to see what these tires are going to be and what everyone else is. Yeah, we can't get much turn out of it now where we need to.
21.122.
So, I think next race, we're going to do a top 10 invert. Just because no one's going to try to hit the invert because you got to queue in on time. So no one's going to go a little slower than they could. That will at least not put us in a situation where the fastest guy leads all the laps. And I think, yeah, top 10 invert will be what we do in the next race. But if we can make it to the white flag here, I mean, what an awesome race by everyone. This could have been a complete disaster. Yeah, a lot of us race each other quite often, but having 28 unknown people come into a short track and put on this great of a show, yeah, I can't thank you all enough. This makes me want to show up and do this for a while, because I mean, this is short track racing. This was a freaking race. It was good stuff. I'm sure a few people got their feelings hurt in the race. That's going to happen.
Checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
But wow, 150 laps, and we get done in 52 minutes, what it was scheduled to be. Good job to Mitch. We're going to go park here. Go look at the tires. 57.40. Right rear was used up a bit. Oh my God, Gavin. 23 on the right rear. Wow. What a race. That was awesome. Let's go ahead and Just take a look at the cautions. I mean, we've seen most of them. Yeah, Douglas, best track in the game. So, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that was really just an unnecessary contact there. Just not even trying to pass him, just either go for it or back off a little early. It was just unnecessary. Unfortunately, Logan gets turned there, and he only loses a few spots, but still. Alright, then we go to like lap 62, and okay, there wasn't even contact there, was there? He went to cut in and then... Alright. So, yeah, he just, I think, corrected it there. Because the car would not turn the way it did if there was prediction code. So, yeah, now let's go back a few laps, because... Alright, they were racing fine. 42 was getting really loose there. Okay, good. Well, everything that I saw from the car was wrong, so that's good. Where was the 42 from? I don't think it would have been... Yeah, he's from the Plains, so I don't know what happened there. Odd stuff. Then we go all the way to lap 94-ish. And this is where the wrecks start to happen that we hadn't seen. So we got some hard racing going on here, it looks like. Got Tracy, who has caught Joe. Tracy is in 15th. Joe's in 14th. And, you know, that didn't even look like contact. Yeah, I'll talk to you in the comments, Ethan, because it's just going to be hard for me to respond to anything. Okay, that's what happened with him. I was wondering, like, how he missed that corner. Yeah, I mean, that's contact there. That's another one of those... I guess he was down. He just needed to go lower, because you know the guy's going to go for here, but we'll call it racing incident on a short track. But I'm sure Joe was not happy about that. Joe gets fired up sometimes. And then... Where are we looking at Gavin? Gavin, are you going to hit the wall? Nope. Brian and the 48, and Brian doesn't turn in. Yeah, that one's on the 85 there. You gotta, I mean, 48's starting to turn in early, but at this point, you gotta be aiming for the white line down here if you're trying to make this pass. But, yeah, and then it looks like everyone else gets through it, so... Yeah, just a misjudgment, I think, there. And then... I mean, really, we didn't have a whole lot of wrecks. I feel like we're missing some, but I'm sure there was contact out there that we're not aware of. Then Brian gets into the wall, and then I feel like he's about to get turned. Nope. Is it broken? No. We've got... That was prediction code there. That was the 48 annoyed that he got in a wreck. He's not down low enough, but there's definitely some prediction code. So, unfortunate. Joe, once again, has some issues. And then let's see. Lead lap people. Then we made it to the end, didn't we? Yeah. So absolutely crazy that we were able to do all that. Gonna save this replay up real quick. Once I finish the video, I'll come back in and talk to everyone, hopefully. But let's go see if points have posted, which I assume they will. Let's go to the league standings and see how this even works. I have no idea. All new to me. Seasons, view season. There we go. We got a point standings. So, Mitch, 23 points, 1 win, led all the laps. What is this? Bonus points? Oh, okay. Let's sort by that. I don't know what this is, though. 23 points, though. He's got a decent lead over Brandon. Finished second. Wesley, myself. All the way down, you can see how the points go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Then it starts doubling up after 10th place. 8 points for these guys, 7 points for these guys, 6 points for these. It's to make you not try so hard for positions that are completely out of it. That is the top 25. There should be a bunch of people with 1 point, so maybe it didn't work out right. No, it's just only showing the top 25, I guess. So there's a quick look at that, and I hope you enjoyed it. That was really fun. Went in a decent amount of time. And good job to Mitch and everyone that put on that great show. Thanks for watching.